All right, everyone. So this is the continuation of the uh, video series on how you can operate our intelligent school management system that also have computer-based testing capabilities. So this is the student login, and don't forget it's multilingual. I've showed that to us severally, and currently I've not changed the wallpaper. So you can actually put on your student logo. You do that in the admin dashboard. Now let's log in. So when a student log in, this is what they are going to meet. All right, so you see, not much. They just take their exams and they are their way out. Remember this English question we created? This is it. We're going to open it very soon. And it has 51 questions. So we're going to open it now and we're going to see how it looks like. So now it tells us, okay, this is what we have. And now click on start. So these are the questions. As you can see, these are the questions. And this question can be read out. So I'm going to try to do this now. Let's see if you're going to hear it.
Fill in the blank. He English very well. A speak. D speaks. C speaking. D spoken.
All right, you heard that. So now if I put it in French, it's not going to translate it to, but let's hear what it's going to say.
Fill in the blank. He English very well. A speak. B speaks. C speaking. D spoken.
Okay, so it tried to read the question in French accent. So the same thing with Portuguese and Spanish. So it doesn't actually uh, translate. But if the question was in French, it would have read it very well and neatly in French. But this is in English. So this is an English question. So you can set it to English. And if you want the question to be read, you just click it. Now fill in the blank. You put in the correct answer. He speak English very well. He speaks, he's speaking, he's spoken. And whatever you think is the correct answer, you put it. So these are just the questions that we have here. You see it? And now there are some tools here. Okay, we have calculator, and that's because it was not disabled. We actually don't need calculator for our English class. So, but let me just use the opportunity to demonstrate this. So whatever is enabled is going to show here, and then we have the formula sheet. Whatever is enabled is definitely going to show here. And the teacher can enable it, and the teacher can disable it, and then the student will not be able to see it if it is uh, disabled. Okay, so now let's scroll down to question 51. Remember question 51. Look at it. Write an essay on how you spent your last holiday. So you see it. Now the student can start typing whatever they want to type, how I spent my, okay. I'm actually not writing any essay here. So I'm just typing how I spent spent my last last holiday. All right, so I want to deliberately write something that is not correct. Um, let's say good morning. Let me see. Okay. So there is autocorrect feature. Oh, sorry. It will just highlight that the spelling is not correct, but it will not show the student the correct option. So when the student is done typing, you can just click on. Uh, of course, the changes are always automatically saved, but You just click on submit, and then it says submit exam. You're about to finish this exam. Make sure you have answered every question you want to submit, and then click on continue. And then another warning comes up. After you submit, you cannot change your answers. Are you absolutely sure? And then click on yes. And so, yeah, I actually didn't, oh, I didn't even mark anything. So that's just it. All right, so that's all for the student dashboard. And now I'm going to log out. Now, in a situation whereby your license have expired, or maybe the student has not paid school fees, the student will not be able to access this dashboard. So I'm going to draw another video where I'm going to look at this student and then try to open, you see, but the student will not be able to find any exam if you log the student out. So I'm going to log out now, and I'm going to log in again, this time as session head. So let's see how that works as well. All right, so I'm logging in now as a session head. And these are the login details. When you get the software, we're definitely going to send you default login details so you can access the various dashboard. Now, so let me log in. So this is how the dashboard is for the session head. So you just clock in. This is one of the beauty of using this software. So you clocked in, and it's showing late because this is the time I'm actually doing this recording. You can also clock out at the end of the day. Okay, this is for exam monitoring. We already saw how this works with on the teacher's dashboard under Proctoring. So it's the same thing. When exams are going on, the session head can also monitor what is going on. Preview questions. So here, the session head also have access to check questions if they are available and the classes that they are available for. Now, this is how it works. This session head is registered to a class or to a set of classes. So you will, let's assume, let's use nursery, primary, and secondary. So the session head for nursery school cannot see the exam questions that are in for primary school or secondary school. So the session head for secondary school cannot see the questions meant for prepared by nursery school teachers. So that's how it is designed. So the session head is just for a particular session. So you can only see things that are available in that session. Now this is attendance. So you can see those present, those absent, and also by class. So you can check and it's okay. This is grade 2. You remember we have different classes, but only grade 2 is showing here because that's the class that is under this particular session head detail login details that I logged in with. So 0 present, 0 absent, not marked. And you can generate monthly reports and export it. You can also check how your teachers are clocking in and staff clock reports. Every teacher that is under this session head, their attendance reports will be shown here. Okay, so students, also the students, let me see if I can see all classes. You see, it's not working. So can I see the classes assigned to this particular session head? And if you want to register students, you can also only register students in this particular class. So lesson review, I don't think there's any lesson review. I think I later moved it to another class. Let me check. There's any lesson review. There's none. So I didn't do anyone for this class. We'll be able to see it here. And but for lesson review, this is how it works. If it's approved, you just select approve. And if it needs revision or whatever status you want to use, you put it here. And the teacher will see the feedback from his or her end. Now, this is timetable. On the teacher's dashboard, we didn't see this. But on the session head, we can see this. Period 1, period 2, period 3, break. You can decide to change it, put anything you want. You can decide to add more period, and you can decide to pick a teacher and say, okay, you're going to be teaching this subject, the class, number of times per week you want the teacher to appear, and every other thing you want to add. Now, for part-time, if you have a part-time staff, you can also tick this box and you can fix the teacher on the on the days or the time you want the teacher to appear in class, and it will automatically be configured here. So when you are adding more teachers and adding more subjects, it's not going to overlap. Okay, so that'll be all for the session head. That's all for the session head. So I'm going to log out now, and then I'm going to log in again, this time as the Bossa. The Bossa is the last dashboard I'm going to show us. All right, so I want to log in now as the Bossa. So I'm logging in as the Bossa. Now you say your account is still using the factory default password. Please pick your own password before continuing. Now you're definitely going to see this in almost all the screens because it's the default password. You can always change it. So now I'm just going to change it, and I'll just say uh, BUS123. You can use any password of your choice. BUS123. And then save password. So just as we normally see in other dashboard, clocking. So you've already clocked in. Bursary's overview. The amount collected today, payments are standing, active fee structure, and everything is displayed here. Student status. Here, even the bursar can close some features like exam. You see, exam access control. When enabled by the administrator, student with outstanding balance for the selected year and term cannot start exam. Exam gating is off. All students can start exam regardless of fee balance. The administrator can turn this on under admin and finance. So the admin actually controls this. Then fee structure, you can just set up your fee structure. Record payments. When student made payments, you can also record it. And balances, timely reports. That's just all for the Bursary dashboard. So with this, I believe I've covered a lot on how you can make the best out of this software. And if there are anything, maybe any bug or anything that you notice we need to work on, please get back to us. Myself and my team will look into it and give you and fix the whatever challenge you may be having. Thank you so much, and God bless you.